Everybody start clapping right now. We got our legends in the building. AK, B-Lo. For y'all who don't know, Deaf, Dumb, Stupid, Living Up on a Rock, Do or Die.
Beauty.
Man, what's going on, brothers?
Man, everything right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, the universe speaking, so we just embracing the moment.
Yeah.
Man, you know, y'all some OGs in the game, and I'm talking about we was listening to y'all when we had no business listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel to be, you know, coming into this new era of music and being celebrated as much as y'all are and being anticipated as much as y'all are?
I think, it's dope in real life because at the end of the day, the mission is always to be always embraced by hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's through your whole process, your whole career. You want to be embraced by hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, so being embraced by hip hop from when we first started to now, that just lets you know how dope it is for MCs to be still in the limelight of hip hop. So yeah.
You know, so crazy, man. I was literally in Chicago last week and we was jamming that Do or Die, and I was just like, man, I remember back when the music was out, y'all made it cool to be player. You know what I'm saying? It's just like growing up, again, we might not have seen the videos, but just listening to the lyrics, we could just see that, we could feel what it was like to be out there, man. Can you take us back to that time frame in Chicago, West Side, right? West Side of Chicago?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, tell us, like, because, you know, we always hear about the South Side. Tell us about that West Side of Chicago and that player shit that y'all was coming with.
West Side, how we came up, I mean, like, we was hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up around the hustlers. So we was able to, you know, we was just more so focused on money. I mean, we trapped and everything, and we banged definitely, but, you know, we about our money, man. And we got a chance to be around some real true players that was getting money, man. You know, like, cause, you know, by Bishop Don Juan being on the West Side all the time, we was able to go, you know what I'm saying, go over there and hang with them cats like that, and General and them and all them cats, Brick and them and everybody. So we was hanging amongst a lot of players, and that just trickled down to us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, we trapped, we hustled ourselves, and then, you know, we was able to implement that into our music.
Now, what is the term po pimping? What does that really mean? Because when you think of pimping, you don't necessarily think of being po or no po shit. So, like, how did y'all come up with that?
Man, we was always, you know, we looked at it as flipping a penny into a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We always looked at it as the penny was the last on the totem pole. Mm-hmm. So that's why you see the penny a lot on our album covers, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at the penny and you look at the other coins, you see the penny is faced totally different than all the other coins. You know what I'm saying? So we just took that and ran with it. But, you know, when you start talking about Po Pimp, man, Twista said it best. Well, the motherfucker may be broke and shit and they collecting no dope from tip, but I was spitting more game than a mouthful of poker chip to get them hoes with the open lips and the provoking hips. That's Po Pimp. And they ain't gotta tell them any lies. I have them looking in the city skies. You dig?
You know, for me, it also represented being the Robin Hoods of the neighborhood. Like, you know, we make something out of nothing. We can take something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And then make some and give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing.
Does Chicago have the best pimps?
The best who?
Pimps.
Man,
you know what? It's we got some of the best.
You know it come from Chicago.
Yeah, because some people say it's from Memphis and Mississippi.
Well, if you think about that, not to cut you off, if you think about it, like a lot of people immigrated into Chicago. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people left the South to come into Chicago. A lot of people left the South to come into Memphis and things of that nature. So when you start talking about, you know, who's this, that, and the other, everybody, it's like family. That's family right there when you talk about those areas.
It's pimps all over the world. We did a record. I think it wasn't just balling, it was Still Po Pimpin'. Them was real life pimps we had up in that video.
Yeah.
We had Rudy Ray Moore up in there too. We had Max Judy in there, although their persona was acting. Everybody else behind them was all
real
pimps.
live pimps, yeah.
Man, this is what I want to know, right? Because I like to get into the time frame. So when y'all was making music, before y'all got on, who was the people that was like hot in Chicago that we may have not known about?
Wow, Psychodrama.
Drama, I remember him.
Yeah.
And the Snipers.
That's
crazy.
COG, Triple Darkness,
Crucial Conflict,
DA Smart, Flick.
So let's clear this up about psychodrama, right?
Yeah.
That's not just one person, right?
No.
See, everybody down here, they think it's just one dude. He's like psychodrama. And everybody thought that was one person, but it's more than one. How many people?
Nuisance Side, and Young Buck.
And Young Buck, yeah.
The infamous psychodrama, Chi-Town.
Yeah.
You did.
Now, it's crazy, right? Because, you know, again, when we think of Chicago, you know, you and Twista, right? Y'all had that certain flow that nobody had at the time.
Right.
Where did y'all come? Was that something that was just a Chicago thing, or was y'all invented and created that?
Well,
style?
that was just something embedded in us. You know what I'm saying? We you might well say that everything that you just said is intertwined into one another. You know what I'm saying? We invented that shit, put it together, and it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was a gift that we already had. So we just took the gift and we took it to another level. You know what I'm saying? We just took it to another level.
We all used to have ciphers, right?
Yeah, we stayed
And so
in
we would
ciphers.
have them ciphers, and we all would, you know, and each one gonna teach one in them ciphers. So I'm gonna bounce off him. We gonna bounce off her. This person gonna bounce off that person. And like Kay said, we just implemented everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there you go. You know what I mean? Right. From us to the Brat to Shauna to everybody, like all of us, including a lot of the younger generation.
So was people dancing to y'all music then? Because down here in Texas, y'all were the music we was dancing to. Like everybody was dancing. I'm talking about we had like everybody was dancing to y'all music. Were y'all dancing up there or were y'all not dancing?
Well, I mean, we come from that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Footworking in Chicago. Chicago was a footworking city. You know what I'm saying? So definitely the dance was implemented to it. If you sing Just Ballin', you know what I'm saying, you will see us moving around and you know what I'm saying? So Just Ballin' showed that, yeah, these cats used to dance. Footwork, you know, was implemented in Chicago.
Now, the production. Y'all had a very specific production. It was like, it's very melodic, but it also seemed like it's very dark. Like, like very Tales from the Crypt, but very like who's the producer back then? Like who was some of the people y'all worked with to create y'all sound?
Traxter and Mike Dean.
Yeah,
Traxter and Mike Dean. Traxter was definitely dope when he, you know, Traxter come out of a melodic beat into something super dark like 6 Million Ways to Die. After we finished making Smoke and Ride and laid back and talking to the women.
Come with Mike
and he come with 6 Million Ways to Die or Killer Be Killed was made by Mike Dean, I meant to say. So you know, Mike Dean made Killer Be Killed.
Yeah.
Who was on them courses? Killer Be Killed, 6 Million Ways to Die.
We was.
Yeah, that was us. Yeah.
That was us actually literally singing that and doing that.
Good. So
Yeah.
you know, Chicago, I was gonna wait, but we here. So Chicago is a very you know, violent place. To some who ain't never, the way I portray it on the internet mostly is like it's a very violent and dangerous place. What is different from the Chicago y'all grew up in from the Chicago it is today right now?
The internet, social media. Because now people get I would say people gain more exposure and recognition off of whatever happened. Like it was the same thing coming up when we was coming up.
Right.
It just wasn't exploited as more as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because the industry wanted to create that narrative anyway, because it's all about money at the end of the day. So they wanted to create that narrative that like Chicago was just that fucked up. But
Is it? It's not?
I mean, it's crazy, but
But it's always been crazy.
But you pick your poison,
Right.
Yeah.
because you can go to any hood. You can go to any hood around the world. You know what I'm
bump
saying?
into some people that's, you know, about
You know what
that
I mean?
life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now, you know, y'all, the drill was born in Chicago. But, you know, if we go back to some of the songs y'all did, like you said, Miss 6 Million Ways to Kill or Be Killed, y'all were drilling too. Would
No
y'all
Love.
have,
No Love.
we got a song called
We
No
did a song
Love.
called No Love in,
You know what I'm
in
saying?
1991.
Yeah. So that was if you
the
want to talk
kickoff.
about the drills music scene,
So we-
like We kicked it off 11:45 p.m. I'm slinging slugs at a rival game. Coming through my chest, shoot with a attack, leaving niggas flat. And I'm on probation, but that shit was nation business. Better leave no witness. What is this? One time, better with the quickness. I'm running, so we was already in that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, coming from them streets. We just had to learn the other side of it. We had to learn that, okay, just because we lived this life and we knew people that lived this life, we didn't want to bring that to the music world. We didn't want to bring that baggage with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I say. Like, I love all the younger generation, their music. I just hate the fact that so many get caught up in
and killed in the midst
you know
of
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
It was always different because I was like, I feel like y'all painted pictures, like y'all created a scene or image, like, but today it's just like they just saying people names and whoop de whoop.
But the crazy part is, like I said, I've been in and out of Chicago, right? And I talked to some OGs from out there, and they feel like it's just the internet. Because the way they broke it down was, I was like, man, we'll see an article. It'd be like 80 people got shot this weekend. He was like, you got to think about it. Chicago big.
Yeah.
When you think the way he broke it down, it made me feel like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe it ain't
very big. I mean, they'll carry it out, not cut you off, bro. They're like, it can pop off at any given moment.
right.
But like I said, you just pick your poison. You gotta know how to move through the city, that's all.
Yeah.
How did y'all deal with being famous in Chicago back in the day? Like, just y'all, like y'all was super big, like with all the politics and stuff like that. How was y'all able to navigate that?
We came from the streets. We was already known in the streets. The people who was the who's who in the streets, we was locked into that. So once the music took off, you know, we was able to, it still is able to maneuver through the street how we wanted to, the way we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because we was already locked into the streets and the who's who.
So what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to y'all in Chicago? I asked that because I listened to an interview and Twista was like, yeah, nigga robbed me, but then he realized who I was and he gave my shit back.
Right.
So like, have y'all had any crazy experience like that?
Well,
I'm gonna speak for me. I don't get I don't get them problems.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna move different.
Yeah.
I think I speak both of us. Won't get them problems. Like, it gets solved quick as it gets started. Sure. So don't get them problems.
Now, in the interview y'all had with Beehive, shout out to Beehive, y'all mentioned that y'all were under rap a lot. And that, to me, it's like, that makes a lot of sense why we got the music the way we got it. You know what I mean? How did y'all link up with Rap a Lot?
Cat by the name of Carlton Joshua. We did a show and he had the Fifth Ward Juvenile Boys. And at that time, nobody showed up at the show, but we went on the show and we went on stage and like it was 1 million people out in the crowd. And Carlton synced that, so he synced the passion of, they was serious about their crowd. And he gave us a card after that, man. We did No Love, 6 Million Ways to Die, the original version. And then we did a lot of other songs, so we flew down to Houston, sat down with Jay in the limousine and we listened to the music at that time. Nothing went on at that point in time, and then once we made Po Pimp, then everything started taking place. Yeah.
No disrespect when I say this, but I have to say it because y'all are like my favorite artists, and this is real shit. Like, I listen to y'all all the time, like back in the day. But it's crazy because I just didn't know what y'all look like. Why is that?
At certain points of times of music, and hear me out when I say this, sometimes the music is bigger than life. Yeah. And you don't even have to know who the person is, but you just love the music itself, right? So our music is bigger than just us and what we doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say it like this, you know, when God got his hands on something, it don't matter if the person know you or not, it's for you touching the person.
That's right. And not only that, let me add to that. Again, like, when videos back then could have been 100,000, 200,000.
We forgot about that.
So you only shooting probably 1 or 2 videos back then.
That's a good
and then
point.
You didn't have that many outlets. I think we had the Box back then.
That's a fact. The Box. Shout out to Box.
You know what I'm saying? Yo MTV Rap.
Yeah.
It was just a few like joints that, you know what I'm saying? So, and there was 1,000 people trying to do it at the time. So you really didn't get that much exposure. And then you got to keep in mind, the East Coast was buzzing then. The East Coast was popping off back then.
Right.
The West Coast was just coming into, you know what I'm saying? And then down south was coming. So Chicago really never had the light on them, no way. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Damn, did y'all kick it off for Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the light wasn't on us.
We are the forefathers of hip hop, like the Run DMCs and all that. Yeah.
That's
For
fire.
Chicago, we are the forefathers of hip hop.
I was gonna ask because now we got the new video for Do You with Twista, right? And in my brain, I was like, I just knew it was a video for that for back in the day, but it wasn't. But why wasn't there no video for that one though? For that specific song?
Because no greater time than right now. You know what I'm saying? No greater time than right now, man.
That's crazy.
You know, that song was so big within itself that back then shooting a video was like should we shoot the video or not? You know what I'm saying? Us and Jay Prince was sitting down on it. And Jay was like, well, let's just see what it do.
Yeah.
But later on, the internet took advantage of it and it took off, as you see. And now this is the perfect time to shoot the video, and that's what we did. We sat down and said, okay, this is the perfect time for this video. Yeah,
more than a million.
Yeah, it's like almost at 1.6 right now.
Right.
Yeah, and that's in like 10 days.
Let me ask you this: Did Juvenile at all inspire that? Because I seen Juvenile do that with a song from like 20 years ago too. Like he was like the first person I seen do it, and I was like, damn. Why? I was like, damn, why nobody did that before? I was like, that's kind of fire to just bring back songs that are fire and just update the video.
You know what? I heard about it.
Right.
I didn't see Juvie do it, but I heard about that he did it. So that means that we on the same wavelength of, you know what I'm saying? That means we see what he see. You know what I'm saying? So I think at the end of the day, the mission is to give the people what they're asking for, even when they don't know they want it.
Shout out to Juvie. You did.
Yeah, shout out to Juvie.
Did y'all get along with Crucial Conflict?
Of course.
I mean, West Side.
Brothers, we all
from the
grew up
West Side.
together, went to grammar school, high school, all that stuff.
Cause did y'all ever do a track together or anything?
Yeah.
See, I was always wanting that track and I never got it.
Yeah, it's called Airplane.
Oh, okay. Gotta go back.
Yeah, it's
Keep
called
on making
Airplane.
it high so high. If they say we fly, we fly. Who that? Flicking do or die. Coming from the shy.
Yeah, so
Do your research, Rook.
yeah, we get along with everybody in Chicago. Yeah.
Now, when y'all style came out, a lot of different regions started to emulate the faster rap, the melody, the tones, the melodies. How did y'all feel about that?
Didn't care.
Yeah, because we innovated people. You know what I'm saying? We innovated the hip hop world. And a lot of that should strengthen you to say, man, I got a chance to innovate the people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, the rhyme schemes that we was doing in '96 was a triple rhyme scheme. And you heard a lot of people say that even with Mace went in and got them and said, they gonna be mad at me. And he starts rapping like we do. But why? You know what I'm saying? So it just lets you know people was listening. Yeah. Even the people that you thought weren't listening was listening.
Yeah, because there are a lot of disgruntled rappers that'll be like, I just wanted my homage or my flowers.
Right.
Has that ever like been an emotion that y'all had?
God gave us our flowers already.
Amen.
So we're not tripping on. I think that far as we hate calling them fans, we say far as our family go. We can't ask for no more at that point because, when people receiving your gift, man, what more can you ask for? You just keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's why we always stay consistent. Even through all the trial and tribulation, we kept going.
The word joke. Who created that?
Man.
That's just some Chicago.
Yeah, that's some Chicago shit. Yeah.
That's just Chicago.
What up, Joe?
What up, Joe? What up, Joe?
Because I went to I was in Iowa and everybody was calling me Joe. I was like, my name Joe.
Name the church to Joe.
Yeah, like, hey,
Right?
Joe. I was like,
What about tweaking? Where did that come from?
Right.
Chicago slang.
Yeah.
You tweaking like
That's some new shit, or is that some old Chicago slang?
it's so kind of really because it's like you tweaking, like you like
Yeah, you tweaking. Joe.
getting on my
Put a
nerve
cover
and
out
shit
there.
like that, or you bugging up. You know what I'm saying? Like you tweaking. It's like We got slang for your ass in Chicago, man. It's crazy,
Man, why is there so many jerk spots in Chicago, bro? Y'all like jerk city, bro. I'm like every corner store.
Hey, you done went through that and got you some that shit
Hey,
good.
yeah. What?
Yeah, the food,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's just that's one of the foods of Chicago that really have made its own space.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good jerk chicken throughout Chicago, man.
When it comes to food, do y'all feel like there's anybody that could compete with Chicago?
I don't.
Not many.
Who's a close second?
Great question. Shit.
You asked
That was a great question.
Because we done been in some places, man, with
Everywhere.
some great food, man.
Probably, I don't know. I would say Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. That nigga threw out sleep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they got some good food.
What Birmingham got going on?
Yeah, I remember going there and eating from there. I was real damn hungry, and I remember eating from Birmingham, and I remember going to a little spot, and they had some bomb ass soul food. That I do remember. But I mean, Chicago, come on, man. We got over a million plus restaurants or something like that, so it's cooking now.
Yeah. Keke Palmer, kind of helped with the resurgence of this song. From the TikTok standpoint, right? Mm-hmm. Is it dope to see a platform that actually helps the artists? Like when we look at TikTok, we've seen it help so many artists either rejuvenate or promote their song.
Well, it's dope because now you can promote yourself, and if you catch the algorithm, you don't have to worry about, you dealing with a record company to push you. You know what I'm saying? So now you can get out here and do your own leg work and your own footwork, you know what I'm saying, to get the algorithm going. And once you get it going, man, off to the races you go. So you definitely want to be your own boss.
Right?
Now, you were one of the first music OGs that I've heard say algorithm. So how important is it to immerse yourself in that type of information, knowing like how the internet works and algorithms and when to post and things like that? How did y'all get to that?
Yeah, better than me.
Yeah.
He said, I let that nigga do that.
Yeah, just what's dope about the question that you asked is just really listening to the shorties, because they got a full understanding of all this shit that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And so that they can lock you in on what's going on, what to do, how to do it, because they, this is all they do all day.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So so here it was a content of a song a feature that I did, and I had put it on my Facebook page, and the shit just took off. And I was like, oh shit. And that was just a small piece of the video. So I was like, so this is the shit that's happening. And then the next thing you know, my brother City, he sent me a piece of a video that we did for Do You, and we put it up. And that took off. I was like, yeah. So this, you know what I'm saying? They call it algorithm. So the more you catch that, the more you do it, and the more you put out there, the more, it advances itself.
They gotta feel good.
Yeah.
Content. Right. Just keep creating.
It ain't even about the video no more. It's about just the content itself.
Yeah.
Kanye West, is he still allowed to? Can y'all still claim him in Chicago?
Yeah, our brother. Yeah.
Do you understand him?
Yeah.
Let me say it like this. We all got some shit in the closet that we take it to the grave with us.
Right.
So if a person said to you, hey man, tell your whole shit in the closet, would you actually say that? No, you ain't going to say that shit, right? So, we all got some shit going on, man.
You don't deny your people, man, for what it is, because shit, we knew Ye a while back before we even did records with him. You know what I'm saying? We just sit in the crib and watch him create.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Talk about.
You know what I'm saying? So
Talk about that. So y'all, when you say y'all got records, y'all got multiple records with them, or explain the relationship you got with Kanye?
On our album, I believe that was the DOD album. So we did 2 joints on that album. One I'm featuring
Kanye.
On
both of them.
And then that's Selena Johnson on that one.
No, that was Kanye on both.
My love came to.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Selena, but Kanye did both of the
Yeah,
songs.
so it was he did both of the records. So just the genius of working with Kanye, and whatever shit he on outside of us, that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's our brother.
Yeah, back in the days before Kanye went bigger than life, my brother stayed around the corner from him. So wow. GLC, one of Kanye's best friends, introduced Nod to Kanye. So we used to go over to Kanye's house way before he made it big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he lived upstairs over some type of building. He lived upstairs, but we would go in there and he would just make music. Like, we'd just go in there, he'll make music and shit. He went from there, he locked in with Jay-Z, and then things started beginning to take off.
Right.
But it was through GLC that we met Kanye.
What was the craziest beat he made back then?
What, Ye?
Yeah.
For himself or
just period?
Period?
Like, before he got on, like, what was, he was like, damn, nah, he got something.
I think the one with him, Twista, and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah.
That put him on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was before? Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he had that in the can. He didn't even release it.
Celebrity Overnight.
Yeah, he just had it in the can.
Oh, he had it in the tuck?
Yeah, he had that in the can. And so happened, I think Raw, Twista, one of them heard it and was like, let us get that.
Yeah.
And Raw, being as smart and as intelligent as he is, took it to the radio station, and the rest was history.
Yeah.
Man, has any of the young Chicago artists ever tried to work with y'all, like a Keith or any of these them type of artists?
It's crazy because we didn't cross paths. We crossed paths, but we didn't cross paths. Right. Because we were doing what we were doing, they was doing what we doing. Right. Although we had all crossed paths. Keith with one of my homies right now, that's who he be with. One of my homies who, motherfucker plug. So Herbo, we didn't talk. Dirk, we'd have been in the room. We just did something with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
On his album?
Yeah, on his album.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The song that's called Ride on this album got 1 million+ views already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we we've locked in with the young cats, but it's opening up more now to where it's people locking in. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Young Chop just sent the beat.
Yeah, Young Chop just sent something.
So
dope,
we locking in. It ain't that we didn't want to lock in, or I don't think it wasn't because they didn't want to lock in. I just think those paths hadn't crossed yet. You know what I'm saying?
Just in terms of like young YNs, as we call them now, and OGs in Chicago, like, do the OGs get the respect that they should? Because like in Dallas, Texas, they don't.
Right.
It's like because the game wasn't given from the OGs to the YNs. Does it work like that in Chicago?
I don't know what nobody get, but I know we get the respect.
For sure.
So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I think our respect come different because of the people we have ran across, you know what I'm saying, in the music world and streets, things of that nature. So like one of my nephews was hanging with Lil Durk. So that bridged that gap. And that's what it's all about. The OGs and the younger guys getting together, bridging that gap. Right. And when you bridge the gap, man, you got one thing about the younger guys, they want to see something that they can mimic. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That's real life dope. They want to be able to say, man, how do you make money? And you be able to stand on that and tell them and not gatekeep at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give them 50% of the information, but not 100% of the information. Yeah. So, these young guys be peeping that. But if you give them the 100% information, man, any shorty will be like, man, I'll follow you anywhere, man. And I'll stand beside you because I know you keep it at 100 with me.
Yeah, they're going to respect it.
Yeah.
What is the hardest bar y'all think both of y'all have spit?
Oh, man.
The hardest? Yeah, there's a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Just give us one.
So you talking about a bar? Shit.
You want a bar or a verse?
Yeah, good shit. If you got time. Shit.
You want to
Go ahead.
I'm the shiznick. Better yet, I'm the business. Be the motherfucking the truth, so tremendous. They talk shit like they tough, well let me in this. They ain't even a fucking sweat on my appendix. Sneeze or chew, I hear they through. They leave their style, they copy like they be Jew. But they be through, I'm hot this year. I'll sell 50 fucking thousand albums even on the block this year. Yeah, I heard him say that I was in jail right now, no bail right now. What I can't even sell right now. My album sloppy, I hang with Poppy, American cocky. I left the hood, the label dropped me. You knock me? Well listen to this, I'm already rich. Ride through your hood in a Lambo. Pick up your bitch. Make all you sick. Give him some shine with the flick up my wrist. Hold out my Grammy and scream, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that,
You said hold up y'all got a Grammy?
We was nominated for a couple of them.
Oh, come on now.
But we got multi-platinum plaques.
Come on now. Come on now. Hey, now there's a rumor
That's
that
our Grammy.
there's a rumor that y'all recorded Po Pimp in one take. Is that true? That's going around on the internet. I don't know.
You know what? I don't even remember recording the verse to that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I could say this. I remember doing it because a lot of people don't know the story. When we first was recording that song, we did it with DJ Funk. And had to redo it all over. You know what I'm saying? We had to redo it all over. And I think K had bought the beat from what was that? That was
Miz. It was called Miz.
Miz, yeah.
From David Oliver.
Yeah, and then we had tracks to end up doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but far as like just rapping and flowing, that shit easy.
Yeah.
That shit easy.
I got a question. Is there more money in music now than there was back then? Because you always hear like the artists say, man, back then we could sell the tapes, $10 a CD, out the trunk, 100,000, make $1 million. Like, is that a true statement for y'all?
More
Like,
money in shows.
I think it is more money because you get a chance to springboard off of hip hop. Like, let's say you make a hit song, right?
Yeah.
And that hit song, let's say it take off, because all it takes is one. You could take that song and go do anything you want to do, like start a podcast, start this, do that, this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what hip hop was really about, making your own clothing brand. You know what I'm saying?
Creating your
Things of that
lane.
nature.
Yeah.
So I think now it is because you get a chance to do it compared to the company being in your business doing
And
a
taking all
50-50
your money.
deal. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
So
yeah.
like even now when y'all are doing like the media runs, right? You got all these like us. You got all these independent media outlets, and you know you got black people. That do y'all look at it and be like, man, that's what's up, man? Like this is what this shit was about.
Definitely.
That's what it's supposed to have been about in the first place. You know, who could tell our story better than we can?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, this is what it's all about, man. Being able to come in and see you at the same time.
Not to cut you off, was crazy because he said that he can put the faces with the song. So this is a part of that right now. You know what I'm saying? Being able to put the face with the song through podcasts and things of that nature.
How you could put the face with the song, man? We was everywhere.
Hey, look. Not even that. I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. I don't know if it was during COVID or something. They actually did like a parody, and then they was like, man, the hardest rappers, and then they had, I think it was you, and they was spinning your verse, and they was like, but no one knows his face. They literally said that, and I was like, damn, I don't know what this nigga look like, but this nigga go hard in the bitch.
Thank you, bro.
You want to
You wouldn't.
Yeah. You had a box or no shit like you didn't know.
Yeah, you been pop.
And look, even when y'all CD came out, it was niggas in the car. And it was like, man, I don't know. But
Okay,
this shit jam.
Tell you something funny. I argued with a nigga about my own song. They was standing there literally talking about some, man, that ain't y'all, man. I'm like, nigga, we made this shit.
Wait till you see this interview. Hold on. Now keep it a beam. Is the groupie game going down now? That's Are y'all getting the back residuals from the groupie
You know
game?
what? You know what? That shit never stopped. But guess what? When you got a solid mind, you don't think about that shit because before rap, niggas been there, done it already. Before rap. So by the time nigga got up there, that shit wasn't, man.
I swear the only reason I knew what Twista looked like because he just had a sweater on. That's you couldn't. He made sure the nigga like he got the sweater on. You gonna know this shit.
No, the on the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the cover. Yeah, the Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Now that y'all are here and y'all are in the forefront, what are some things that y'all have implemented to push this do or die a little further?
Now that we're seasoned,
Right.
we understand the game more. So this is to me, this is God saying, I got my hands on it. Here's the master plan. If you lock in with me, we're gonna walk through this process with y'all being more seasoned now than ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and being seasoned, the other part to that is we get a chance to see it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, when we put a video out, we see the numbers, we know how to take advantage of the, you know what I'm saying? We know how to take advantage of the information.
We're gonna do a little something for the YNs who ain't got no money. Who don't understand this po pimping. What's some advice you get to a YN? He's trying to get on his feet with a young lady. What's a po pimping rule that he need to understand to take him as far as he can?
Well, first you gotta take himself as far as he can. Because if he don't understand him, he can't possibly understand her.
Yeah.
He gotta know who he is, and he gotta be sure about himself.
Yeah.
And they both cohesively gotta understand one another. And I think that's the key to that.
So young man meets a girl, right?
Yeah.
He about 2 weeks in. She asks him, "Hey, I need you to pay the bills if you wanna drill."
Right.
That's what they asking, right?
That's what they asking now?
Got to pay the bills. Hey, yo, you been out the game. It's a little rough out here, OG. So what advice would you give to a young man where the girl is applying pressure on him to, pay a car note or a bill in order to get some loving?
He gotta make sure he can pay his own bill first.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she's saying pay her car notes or bills. Quite naturally, if she asking that means she can't pay her own bills.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Run. Do y'all be disgusted at the amount of tricking that these young men are doing? Well, like when y'all see that, do y'all be like, man,
No.
who raised these niggas? They for sure couldn't listen to us growing up.
You know what?
There's no way they listen to Do or Die.
You know
They
what?
can't be an offspring.
You know what? I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand it to that degree. Back then, if we was coming up when we was shorties, and if a young lady say, pay for my way in this club,
Yeah.
give me a pop-up, give me some dinner or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That was the equivalent to us doing our little shit to what they doing now.
Right.
We don't understand their dynamic fully. You feel what I'm saying? So they out here, they getting money and growed up, and they probably feeling like, hey, man, I could do this. But they got to make sure that they investing wisely and making sure that they can handle themselves before they start doing that.
Y'all should go to Cadillac and get a commercial. Because, bro, just imagine Cadillac play that song. Do you want to ride? Hey, bro, that's a check, bro.
Yeah.
They need, bro.
Yeah, we need to hook that up ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop by Cadillac.
Really?
What did y'all think about the war in Chicago?
The who?
The war in Chicago, in the shot.
The wars?
Yeah, the war.
So I was gonna ask it. They in the South, I don't know in the South. They refer to it as Chirac.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the name? There was this narrative painted that there's a whole war going on, the Chirac, like that narrative. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean, a war.
Right.
Look at it like this. Chicago, it's been that since day one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that didn't just come from the YNs or come from our generation or the generation before. As you can see it now, Trump talking about war.
I was just
You know what I'm saying? Trump talking about war. You know what I'm saying? So the war is just to the world itself. War is normal. War actually balance out and bring peace. or it breaks things down and build things back up. People use war for different things. War bring money. War can bring peace. War can, you know what I'm saying? So in Chicago, man, that's been going on for a long time, man. Like I was talking to one of my guys and he said, man, I don't want to take on another person war. Like, you know, this could be your best friend and he get into it with somebody. So other people don't want to take on another person's war. So when he was explaining it, long story short, he explained it like this. If a war kick off and I become a part of it, then that's my family becoming a part of it, right? Mm-hmm. So when you in Chicago, man, it all depends on who you around and who you kicking with and who you dealing with that either take you outside of the war or have you inside of it.
And let me add one more thing too. When you take, because you got to keep in mind, like, we had a lot of projects in Chicago. So they tore down all them projects simultaneously. People ain't got nowhere to go. Now you got these people over here integrating in this people neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of Hispanics, a lot of migrants coming around. Everybody piled up. Again, like roaches, but except they took all the buildings down. Mm-hmm. People still gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? So now, there you go. Now this cat hustling on the block, move over. There's war right there. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or I can't, there's Christmas coming up, I ain't got no money. I gotta go get it. Have a cat gotta get it, man. All that creates, you know what I'm saying, problems. Not just that. When they did that, they took out we used to have off the street clubs, basketball programs, after school programs. We had all that. That's very scarce in Chicago. We don't got that. They stripped us of all that. They got the gates locked up. You can't even go in the schoolyard and play basketball or soccer or tennis. You can't do none of that. So if you don't get them kids something to do, guess what they gonna do? Create something to do.
Yeah.
Right. And that's where you get people talking about basketball and like Rondo number 9 and shooting and killing. Like, back in y'all day, was there people claiming about like how many bodies they had, and was that a thing then?
Yeah.
That's just, it's always been going on. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing changed. None of that changed. Yeah, but that's once again, as Bilo said, if you think about it for what it is, like at the end of the day, if you don't have anything to do, they give them something to do. Mm-hmm. So the shorties now think it's cool because they never had any consequences in the house. You feel me? And if you don't have no consequences in the house, how do you know what consequences look outside your house? You know what I'm saying? So when they pick up the gun, they think it's just cool to be out shooting until the consequences come.
Right. Now, Trump did say he plans to put military police on the streets in Chicago. How do y'all feel about that?
He said he's going to get rid of the violence in a week.
Yeah, you know. Trump a little over the top, but you know, it's in the air. I think it'll cause a certain dynamic to whereas it's gonna be some shit because cats ain't going like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it'll cause more havoc versus to dumbing shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be in the mix of Chicago to understand what it is to deal with Chicago, whether it's from that perspective or any other perspective. You definitely got to be in the mix of it.
Yeah.
Now, who are some Chicago artists that y'all listened to when y'all was growing up?
Man, growing up. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, Chicago, at our time, Chicago was a consumer city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago was a consumer city, and it still is a consumer city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was buying music more than, you know what I'm saying, trying to become an artist itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it happened, we had the intellectual enough to say, all right, man, we want to be rappers, man. We just seen all these rappers, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to change the narrative to being not being just a consumer, but being on the opposite side of being a consumer.
That's great. So pretty much y'all are the first of y'all, because, you know, we have a lot of artists that were born locally here based off of some cats that came before them.
Yeah.
So it's just cool that y'all would be the first of y'all kind, as not as a consumer, but actually the entity that started everybody else to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely was one of the pioneers that did that. Yes.
Yeah.
Who would y'all personally put on that rap Mount Chicago Mount Rushmore? Like, who would y'all put on there?
Someone asked me that, and I told them, man, I don't get that bullshit up out my face. That question. Because, I mean, what can you say? There was so many, man, so many. It ain't just hip hop. We got R&B artists. We got great fucking poets and all. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't.
Yeah, because you talking about Mount Rushmore, you think about 5 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The top 5.
Right. But
So but when you look, if you really look at the world of hip hop and R&B from Chicago, like how you can't really put your hand on that top 5.
Because it's just so much culture out there.
yeah.
It's just so much culture.
So
out there.
diverse.
And if I had to pick,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Twista and R. Kelly would be 2 of them.
Oh yeah, can't forget about Kells, bro.
Yeah, they
Can't
would
do
be
it.
2 of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all got so many, bro. When it comes to just when I just think about it, I'd be like, damn, a lot of great talent has come from Chicago, bro. When you just sit back and think about it. You know, for y'all, like, even when I just think about like basketball, like I was telling you, I was out there just watching basketball and just seeing how many talented people there were playing basketball. How important is sports out there for y'all in Chicago? Like, is basketball one of those things where everybody you just got to know how to hoop?
Man, Chicago is a sports city. You know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. If I could say, Mike from New York.
Right.
Mike went from New York to North Carolina, from North Carolina, and he came to Chicago. He became a different animal, period.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And what makes you a different animal? What makes you a different animal is when you hang around the best of the best of the best of the best that cut you in that way. So Mike was just hanging around the best out in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And the people that he was surrounded by cut him, put him in that mind frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what better place to come to and do play basketball where Michael Jordan played basketball at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta ask you this: who's your favorite Chicago-born hooper?
Damn, you gonna do that?
Chicago born
Hooper.
Yeah, from the Chi.
Derrick Rose, man.
Yeah, everybody's fan.
I'm going with Derrick, man.
I asked people who mean more to the Chi, Derrick Rose or Michael Jordan. Everybody said Derrick Rose.
I'm gonna say Derrick and D Wade.
Yeah,
I forgot about D Wade.
you can't. Yeah, you can't leave D Wade.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, that nigga shaking his head. You don't think so? Who you got? Isaiah.
Damn. Can't
Who you
say
got?
that.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
D Rose. Okay,
Yeah.
2 for D Rose. Isaiah. Tim who?
Tim Holloway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no,
There's a lot of Tims in there.
Antoine Walker.
Antoine, shout out Antoine Walker. Shout out my boy.
Shit, there's so many of them. Like, I can tell you.
Matrix.
Man, what the high school games was hitting on? I know y'all high school games was crazy then.
Always crazy.
That's when Ronnie Fields and them was balling.
Yeah.
And
Always crazy.
the other boy
man.
that was jumping out the gym, Will Bynum. A lot of cats, man.
Yeah.
We had hoopers.
Man, was it ever West Side versus Chicago? Like, who's the better hooper, West Side or South Side, bro?
Great question.
You know what? A lot of the hoopers came from the South Side. If you wanted to be real with it, a lot of hoopers came from the South Side. So you got to give them that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to
I'm
give
50-50 on that. I'm going to say the West Side. Yeah, I'm going to say the West Side.
Wait, who you got? Wait, all right.
I'm going to say the West Side.
Okay, that's what's up.
Just because them Pistons and Isaiah, and they got more rings.
Do or Die. That was just a hard ass name in general. How did y'all come up with Do or Die?
just coming from the streets of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? The name speak for itself.
Did y'all really feel like it was do or die? Did you, like
Every
this
time,
is it?
Hell yeah.
in every situation, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know if this music shit was gonna happen. We just took a chance on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we stood on some morals, some principles and values that got us through hurdles that people probably would have gave up on. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you sit and be thinking like, damn shit, I want to give up on this one, but you know, you just set your mind and say, man, no, let me move forward and You know what I'm saying? That's what make do or die, man. We always move forward through and tackle the
accomplish the mission.
Yeah.
So without the music, without do or die, where would y'all be?
In God's favor.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
Because we still moving.
Yeah.
We still shaking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you know, you're a man before anything.
you feel me?
You don't. One thing that I have learned in life is that if you lose it all, who would you be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still have to look at yourself as one of the most important person that ever hit this earth, because there'll never be another you.
That's right.
Man, did y'all see that one lady that went viral saying, man, if you over 30, 35, keep rapping, because the young niggas is putting out straight trash. The old niggas is going in.
Yeah,
but it's been this resurgence of, you got the Clips, the Malice, where the older rappers are actually making better projects than the younger rappers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to that? Like, what do you think that's about?
Okay, so here's my perspective of it.
Yeah.
I think the younger generation still make great music. I just think it's a lot of the bullshit that come with it. All of them is not doing it, but if you got cats and you go you book a venue and then people get their venue shot up, who gonna want to come now? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
these
niggas is putting out trash, bro.
I'm not saying. No. Notice I said. Okay. Notice I said not older.
Okay.
Right. So. Yeah. Notice I said not. No. But I'm being honest.
I really try, bro. I really be trying to fuck with it, and I be like, bro.
Because I heard some cats that came with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Give me one.
But okay.
I'm a challenge.
No, I'm not. Case in point, I'm missing our boy Herbo.
Okay.
Like
you're right about it. How old is Herbo though?
Like the boy he's still in that.
He's still 20 something?
Vicinity.
Okay, if he hit 30, he in the range we're talking about now.
But this, see, they era in which they understand. But I get what you're saying. But they era in which they understand, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, it's like all the other shit that come with it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that kind of like make it go. And motherfucker don't want to fuck with that. Who want to book you for $200,000 and don't know if goddamn it you're gonna live tomorrow?
But see, like I'm saying, I listen to the young niggas, right? So I listen to lyrics, and the nigga will be all over the place. Yeah, shot my like nigga just be talking about too much random shit in one song, bro. Be like, cause I shoot videos too, so I listen to the song, be like, I don't even know what the fuck to do with this. Like, what am I supposed to like? Niggas so all over the place. Whereas like. You listen to y'all are painting pictures. Like I said, bro, if you didn't have the TV, you could listen to the lyrics and visualize what y'all was talking about. Right. Now it's just like, and again, not everybody, right? But it just seems like niggas is on some money grab shit versus art form. And that's where I feel like that's what it is.
That's what separate the whole hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? We was in art form.
Yes.
When we said a rap, you knew it was something of substance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we lost a homie, we talked about another one dead and gone. When we went through the trials and tribulations of police kicking down the door, coming in, doing a search warrant, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? We was the news for the streets. Yeah. And I think it's getting away from that part compared to what they're saying now. And it's like you said, you all over the place. Like, how can I shoot this video if I don't have a vision? You know what I'm saying? I kicked the dog, then I ran over here and shot the two people. Like, wait a minute, man. Like, how did this happen all at once? You know what I'm saying? So you want to balance and have some substance to the hip hop, man. And Face said it best. Face was like, man, once you get a person in the car and your first 4-6 lines kick off, if you could keep that person in the car with that, then you off to the race. He was like, but if somebody hear your first 3-4 lines and they don't feel it, he was like, man, you might well go ahead and start all over again. Yeah,
it's just to them. They feel they shit.
Nah, that's true.
So that's their reality. Our reality is different.
Yeah,
how do y'all, we come from an era of like 3-4 minute songs, maybe 5 minutes. And now they give us like maybe a minute 20, 60 seconds. How do y'all feel about like the attention span of a song now? Like
just being short. They gotta have 3 songs.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it in a way, but at the same time, you gotta think about it. Like, shit, if you look out the window, majority of these cats is standing outside at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody learning shit.
Right.
So they can't cultivate what's being said or what's going on. Cause you standing there, so when you play some music, a motherfucker over here, goddamn it, doing some other shit on his phone. Damn. People on their phones, they ain't even listening to you. They just on their motherfucking phone. Somebody ran up on them and did some extra shit because you ain't paying attention. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta get their mind back focused. We used to have to sit in class for 8 damn hours. Man, and shit like that. So we had to learn and listen.
Yeah. With that, you got to think of it like this. You know, the short attention span just really come from back in the days. It was a vibe. Like when you listen to look at the kids now. The kids love the song, right? They took that shit to #1 on TikTok. But the crazy part about it is they listening to this long ass song. So it really don't be the attention span. It just what do you like that you can listen to for a long time? Because back in the days it was just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like 4 minutes, 3 minutes or something.
Yeah,
you know
3 minutes.
And they listening to that moment like
3 minutes or something.
So yeah.
Back in the day, you had to write your whole rap now, but now everybody, they just punch in. So do y'all record now? Do y'all punch in or y'all still writing it all the way down?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Like I was writing a song called Pray For Them. And when I listened to the beat, I was saying to myself, I want to write to this compared to just get behind the mic and just go, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like writing to it would give it a different feel. So when I was writing, it was come and listen to the flow of the God. When niggas get killing, we beating the odds, no facade. Bitch, I'm deep in the sea with the sharks. We taking the rip in the park in the day of the dog. It really don't matter. Open up with the Draco, then wet up his sweater. Vendetta, don't play with my cheddar. I squeeze on this bitch and won't let up. I'm kind of just fed up. So all that shit was hitting the paper. I was sitting there like, oh my God, this shit dope. So when you write to me, it's more of a and then you learning the song while you writing, compared to just getting behind the mic and then saying what you're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit come out dope, sometimes it don't.
Yeah. Cause it come out dope for me. I could do that shit.
How do y'all feel about like rappers doing a lot more talking than rapping?
On the raps?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about in interviews and like going live. Like they just talking. They ain't even rapping no more. They just talking. But you know, I'm a rapper now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you get one track out of me a month.
A lot of them probably don't have a lot of shit to say.
Right.
If you think about it. Like, you gotta have a catalog too. You know, we had catalogs back in the day.
Right.
So you gotta have a catalog. I think we got 13 albums in? That's a
lot.
Yeah, that's a catalog. And we got 7 or 8 that's done that we ain't even released. Yeah.
What's the hold up?
Yeah.
Y'all lit now? Go ahead.
We finna play with it now. We finna tease them.
Man, let's talk about. Oh, go ahead.
He's like, what's the hold up?
Because now I gotta ask. Yeah. Is music still fun? Y'all still enjoy it?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be doing it.
It's even funner now, because you get a chance to like, okay, let's show them from a different perspective how we look at the music world, right? And once again, the shorties took the Do You song, so they saying, what else do y'all got that we can lock into, and y'all can show us from a different perspective what hip hop look like from y'all perspective. So
2025, like, give us just a track or a song that the people need to be on the lookout for. I know y'all got a lot of heat. Nigga, y'all do or die. I expect nothing less from y'all.
We got a joint that's coming out right now called Zaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all his TikTok got the niggas on some shit. You said it's called Zaddy?
Called Zaddy.
Oh yeah, y'all on y'all. Yeah, y'all on y'all. Okay.
That's gonna be one of them joints.
Y'all gonna have a nice model in that joint?
Oh man, that shit gonna be crazy. When it pop, they gonna know it's do or die. They gonna know it's us. That signature sound. They gonna definitely know it's us.
So is the signature sound, because I heard y'all just perform and it nigga took me right back to it. So has the sound evolved? Is it the same? Is it like layers to it now? Are y'all singing? Are y'all doing anything different? What is Do or Die 2025 sound like?
2025 just being us, still being authentic.
Being us on steroids, that type of shit.
Yeah. Still being authentic, man, because a lot of, like, when we did the Chance to rap a song, when Chance sent the song, he was like, all right, man, I'm finna send this song over to y'all. He already knew what he wanted, but he didn't know he was finna get those type of verses. Yeah. Right. So when he got those verses, his whole mindset was like, God damn, y'all took this motherfucker apart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it just made it even doper, man.
Yeah.
Johnny P. Passed. Yeah. How did he die? If you don't mind me asking.
Man, oh the shit, man.
Well, we just passed.
You know,
right?
yeah, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah,
Very touchy.
Yeah,
yeah. We definitely gonna have to come back to you on that one.
yeah, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah, Johnny, man.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
And it's fucked up because I was listening to Take It Like a Player like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's
It's so crazy because, like I said, y'all's music is like we grew up on y'all, so it's like it ain't nobody that don't still listen to y'all from Texas. Like on some real shit. Like, how does that feel to have them type of records where it's like, nigga, we still listen to y'all 20, 30 years later? Like, it's from anybody in Texas, they still fucking with the music.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? How does,
You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can, like, you can't say enough thank yous, because at the end of the day, if the people wasn't listening to Do or Die, like, it wouldn't be no shows. It wouldn't be no this. It wouldn't be no that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thank you at the end of the day, man. Like, one of the things that I fully understand is that when coming off a 23-year-old song and you building off of it, and the people letting you know that, okay, we heard this, give us something else, or give us something else. But you don't even know how many people listening until you get back in front of these cameras, get back on the blog, this, that, another. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, bro.
Always.
It's definitely a blessing.
and you know, and we can't overlook the Chance alley-oop, man. Like, the fact that he got you number 2 on the album, like, you could tell that's real homage being paid.
Yeah.
When he hit y'all to do that, like, I mean, how did that even come about? He just hit y'all randomly, or have y'all been locked in? Like, this is Chance the Rapper we talking about.
He hit us up. He hit us up, hit up one of my homies, and my homie got up with me, like, man, Chance looking for y'all, like, whoa. And so we were like, shit, let's do it. Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we got the record, we did it right then and there.
Yeah.
And then sent it right back to him.
Because he said he needed it in 24 hours.
And we sent it back in an hour.
Yeah.
And gave him the record, and he loved it.
Actually,
you know what I mean?
Not to cut you off, actually, Chance getting ready to knock out a verse for us. You know, it's a manager called today. So
That's crazy.
He's
For our
getting
new
ready to
album.
knock out a verse for us.
For our new album. So that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I fully expect that album to win a Grammy. So when that happens and y'all win that Grammy, what that celebration day gonna look like for y'all?
We'll wait till they get there.
Right. I would be
we
humbled.
living in the present.
I'll be humbled, but I'll also be grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They saying the album is dope as fuck.
That album's
Man.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all got any shout outs?
Man.
What better way to say it? Man, real life street TV, hey man. Y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for this. This is, hey man.
Y'all could have been in this.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are really looking at real true fans. Like, grew up. You're right.
Yeah, no, man, this means now y'all saying we looking at true fans, we are a fan of y'all's too.
Thank you so
Man,
much.
thank y'all, man. This is humbling. For real,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah.
And for anybody want to get in contact with y'all for any bookings or features, how would they go about doing that? Yeah. We want 100K. We want 100,000.
You can look up AKF Do or Die, Instagram, blue check, AKF Do or Die. They hacked me at 45,000, but you can go back. Yeah, I got hit with the hack, but as AKF Do or Die, they both locked in. Man, run the numbers back up.
B-Love Do or Die, Blue Check, Facebook, Darnell Smith, B-Love Do or Die,
Blue check.
Blue Check.
Amen. Man, we just want to thank y'all brothers so much for coming to sit down with us. Y'all are definitely some OGs, some pioneers in the game.
No doubt.
When y'all drop y'all next project, anything, and y'all back in Texas,
Yeah.
come back, fuck with us.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah, Texas.
And this is the best part.
Yeah.
AK, B-Lo, Do or Die, you are Real Life Street Stars.